Hello world and welcome back to SevTech Ages of the Sky, where today we make our first heavy machinery as well as finally discovering oil. Where's the press? The not in simple machine, heavy machinery, metal press. Right, it's very simple what we need. It tells you how to make it, blah blah blah. Don't worry about it, and yeah, thanks. Cool, no worries, virtual. We need 2 steel scaffolding. Let's work with that first. In fact, let's give it a little bit of an inventory clear. Work on the steel scaffolding. For steel scaffolding, we need steel rods and steel ingot. Steel rods are done in the anvil twice. Or a press. This is why we're doing the press first. So we need 3 steel, which we have, and 3 rods. Cool, so we need a little mallet again. Love the mallet, can't wait till we get away from the mallet. Right, so we need the steel scaff. It actually gives us 6. Next we need what? 1 redstone engine block. Easy peasy. In about 2 streams you'll probably see what I see in your inventory. What do you mean? Is there a bit of lag? Redstone engineering block. So for that we need redstone alloy, which we actually have 4 of those already. Okay, we don't have 4 of those. Hey. Lulu is off. I'm now home alone. I've been trying to make a playlist. I say this every stream. I've got about a 3-hour playlist so far for stream, but I haven't finished one. I want to make a 6-hour one first. So the last thing we need is vacuum tubes. And for vacuum tubes, we need the engineering workbench, which is very, very easy. Now, do I have a spare crafting table? I don't think I do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slap that in there. Put that in there. And one of these. So here we have our little engineer's bench. Let's slap this down here. So the way this works is you put a blueprint in. That's 100% not the reason. Fair enough. So the way the engineering bench works, you have to make a blueprint, and each blueprint has a different set of things you can make out of it. Blueprints. Is it one word? Yeah. So there's 5 different types. Now the one we need for the redstone block, which I should have set actually. Redstone engineering block. So we need the vacuum tubes, and I've got that saved. And for that we need the components engineering block. Let's go back to blueprints. I'll click it. Blueprints. Blueprint. You're making a playlist is like me committing to a healthy diet and exceeding an exercising plan. We all get there eventually. Right, so these are different types. So for crafting components, is that the one we need? Yeah, crafting components. We need a copper, aluminium, ingot, 3 blue dye, and paper. So we've got iron, copper. I should have aluminium. Then 3 blue dye. Do I have any blue dye? I've got 1. I'll get Brutus to grind up another 2. Brutus, my friend, why are you nearly off the lead? Oh, we've got another heist coming in. Also, I really should keep going with this. Lovely. We even have wood left over. Right, let's just do it here. Crafting components. We want this one. We're just missing paper. Now we know we have loads of paper. 1, 2, 3. Good stuff. Crafting components. Boom. Now we put this in here. We can now make vacuum tubes, which require 1 redstone. Okay. We'll make a few. So let's do 2 redstone. 3 redstone. Copper wire, so we need to make some more copper plates. Let's make 2. Then we can chop it into the wires. Did I put the thing in my inventory? No, I didn't. 2 copper wires. What's next? Nickel plate. Now we do have nickel. Only 26, so let's do 2 of them. Will we ever get a playlist? Sure. See, 8-Ball believes in me. 8-Ball believes in me. And then we need black stained glass. Does it have to be specifically black? No, just... I reckon it's just normal glass. I reckon it's messing with me. Yeah, it was. There you go. We've got the vacuum tubes. So now we can make that engineering block. Just 1. Lovely stuff. Next, we need 1 piston. Definitely have a piston somewhere. Sure of it. Yep, 1 piston down here. Awesome. Then we need 2 conveyor belts. Did you survive again, Virtual? You did indeed. Conveyor. So conveyor belts are very cool. They are basically early game pipes. Already back in 2nd place. It doesn't take long. So we need 3 leather, iron, and such, and redstone. 1, 2, 3, and leather. 1, 2, 3. I'm glad that last stream I made a stack and a half of the stuff. And that gives us 8. And there's one more thing, heavy engineering block. Heavy engineering, which requires 2 pistons, 2 steel mechanic components, and electrum. Now we haven't made electrum yet. I think I'm going to need a little bit of an inventory dump, so I'm going to make a new chest just for the dump. And let's throw that there. All the components we need. That seems all good. How do you make electrum? Electrum in... Oh. I only do it in the alloy kiln? Interesting. Okay, gold and silver. Let's get that silver smelting. We need the alloy kiln. Didn't realise that. So we're only going to go... In fact, we don't even need to wait for the 1. So we need the 2 pistons, which we already have. We need these. So we need 4... We need 8 steel plates. Easy peasy. Lovely stuff. What next? Just copper. Take all the copper, why not? 1, 2 of these. Now we just need that 1 bit of a electrum. Lovely, we've got everything we need now. Let's empty this. Lovely. Get our pieces and our conveyor belts. And then let's build this. Build this here. So we need... Right, there we go. So we need 1, 2, 3 conveyor belts. Now the conveyor belts do actually matter which way. They have to be facing the same way. Like this. With a piston. The heavy engineering block. And then if we right click with this, I think, where have I gone wrong? Are they not facing the same way? They are facing the same way. Ah, just in the wrong place. There we go. Well, I'm going off. Have a good stream. No worries, Virtual. Glad to always have you in the chat. So what we do now is, since we have this relay up here, actually see if I can make it a bit more accessible. On all sides. Should actually move this up a little bit. I think this retains its power. Yes, it does. Awesome. let's actually have this flying ever so slightly. LV connector. There you go. That's a little bit nicer. It'll be floating, but that's okay for now. Now we need a connector. Let us put a relay in. This is the problem when we don't have a building. It doesn't really look very nice, but that's okay for now. So we need to get this, and we need to put this to orange. And then we've got a connector, a relay, get our wire, connect to that to there, and then this to there, and then this is now getting power. Now we can actually make things with the press. But first we need to actually make the presses themselves. So the first thing we're going to get is... Oh, okay, first we need to make a new blueprint, the press molds. Okay. What do we need for that blueprint? Press molds. We need 1 steel ingot, 3 blue dye, and 3 paper. Okay, Brutus needs to go and squish a few more lapis. Blueprints, this one. Now if we switch these out, now make different molds. So we need 5 steel plate and 1 engineer's wire cutters. No worries, we can do the 5 plates. Hopefully we can do it before this mallet breaks. So we slap these plates in here and one of these, and now we've got the plate mold. Now we can throw this on here, and how this works I'll demonstrate with a little bit of steel. So if you throw that on there, it'll go through, press it, and come out. Easy peasy. Now what we can do is slightly automate this. Now, I believe it automatically goes into the chest. I don't think we need a hopper. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. Just test it. Yes, it does. Straight into the chest, but we do need a hopper to go in here. So let's make a hopper quickly. Which is bronze gear and iron plates. So we can slap 5 plates in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's slap 5 plates there. Now we'll still only do it one at a time, but that's okay. Wonderful stuff. Oops. Here, plates. Now hopper. I believe this was it, or was it the other way around? Just like this. Now we need the other chest. And then if I put this hopper like this, put on that on there. I'll give this a test with an iron plate. Oops. I put one in there, it gets put on. There we go. So we've now got an automated sort of system. In fact, I'm going to make one more chest just to hold all the different presses. Lovely stuff. So I've put that there, I can just switch out the presses whenever I want. And those plates should be done. Let's throw the plates in here. So let's get a gear, a wire, and a rod. And what are the other things? Bullet casings, we're not making guns. Packing. Unpacking. So I think packing and unpacking is how you do blocks. I believe that is it. So if we wanted to make a block of iron, we could press it with the packing mold 3x3. And then if we wanted to make a clay block, we would use the 2x2 packing. I think that is it. Anyway, let's throw these in there. We're going to leave it on plates for now. So now we have power, we have a press. What sort of thing do we actually need now to progress in this age? So next thing we need to make is a circuit board. So how do we make the circuit board? Circuit board. It's insulating glass, copper plate, and 2 vacuum tubes. We also need... Oh, we already have the crafting components blueprint, which is good. So we can make the copper plate really easily. Let's throw one of them in now. Now that we have the press... It's always so satisfying. Now, how do you make the insulating glass? You need green dye, iron grit, and glass. How do you make iron grit? Looks like we're doing a bit more manual stuff, but we can make the quartz grinder now, which is something we didn't have before. Quartz grinder, very simple recipe. Let's make one of those, which we also need to make the crank. But again, that's not very hard either. Let's make a load of gears. A lovely saw. Yeah, we'll have 8 on this. Need our little bit of gravel, just 3. 1, 2, 3. What else was it? Cobblestone, I believe. 3 cobblestone and 3 stone. 2 cobblestone and 3 stone. 1, 2. Lag. 3. So it was like this, I think. And what was that? What am I missing? The gear, of course. I made this wrong. 1 gear. How do you make the crank? Hopefully it just sticks the way it usually is. Yep. And let's put this here. Move horse. Have everything together. So we need... Go away. Need 2 iron grits, which I think we can do straight with iron ingots. I don't think we need ore. There you go. There you go. Cool, so we only need 2. 1, 2. I think about this quartz grinder is from Applied Energistics, and usually in most mod packs it's the first grind instead of using this sort of millstone thing. Now for one, this is a lot better because it doesn't use our stamina like this does, so we don't need a hell of a lot of food. But the other thing is that if you don't pay attention to it, you can actually keep spinning this and the crank will eventually break. Not that it's a massive deal, because obviously it's just sticks, but it's one of those things. Then we need green dye, which I think we can do with just cactus green. Yeah, we do. Do we have cactus green? I think we do. Maybe not. Do we even have a cactus? I don't think we even have cactus. We did have a little bit of it because we obviously made the waterproofing previous stream. That's a shame. Might be worth whacking up a garden close just for the cactus. So let's see, a place that has gold probably will have cactus because that's generally in the desert. There you go, insulating glass. Now we need copper plates, which we've got. Copper plate, insulating glass, and 2 vacuum tubes. Lovely stuff. Now we need to switch out the blueprints. Engineer components, put these in. Now we can make a circuit board. Wonderful stuff. And we actually got 2 achievements then. What did we get? For making the pipes, of course. So next, we have to make a ore sampler. How do you make one of these? Actually, probably in the book. Construction? Okay, hopefully I can just find in here. Ore sampler. Is it an actual block? Okay, it's an actual block. It's not a multi-block structure. So we need 4 steel scaffolding, which I think we still have. Yeah, we do. 4 steel scaffolding. 2 light engineering blocks, which we have to make more of these. So we need 4 iron plates. 8 iron plates, rather. Have them go. That's still the plate on there, yes. What else is needed? More copper and more iron. So we have the iron. Let's take all the copper. I think we're going to have to go on another copper trip soon. Taking that off my inventory. And steel fence, which is 2 steel rods and 4 of them. And that gives us 3. Okay, no worries. Once this is done, we'll switch this out. In fact, that is it. So, switch that. Then we'll do... Oops. Put 2 of these on to make 2 rods. I don't think it will give us any more for doing it this way. Oh, it does give... It gives us 2 per 1 now. Ah, so we've nearly doubled our sort of intake then. That's really nice. Didn't realise that. So fence is the same way as a regular fence, but obviously with steel. And we need the plates. Two. Let me click on the right thing. And 2 of these. Lovely stuff. And now we just need to make one of these, and we need our 4 scaffolds. Cool, so we have an ore sampler now. How does this work? So, use the core sample to locate oil in a chunk. Set up an immersive petroleum pump jack to extract it and grab a bucket of it and complete the advancement. Okay. So I know one thing about this sample is that it's all based on chunks. So we have quite a few chunks on our island. There could be any amount of stuff here. So for one, let's just start right in this chunk. Why not? Let's do it in the corner. Now I believe we still need power. Power is done. I don't think we actually have any more. Don't need more connectors. These are connectors, yes, connectors. I believe if we throw this on there, and then with a little bit of wiring, it's going to look shocking for now, but a little bit of wiring is now powered. Now what? Oh, I right click on it and it's doing stuff. It's got a ball going through. He's dying on the electricity. I right click again. Core sample. This is no minerals, no fluid reservoir. So I'm going to get a couple of signs. And then we can start marking things out. Now, I don't think there's any stupid way of making a sign in this, is there? Mouldings and sidings. Sure, I can do that. Nothing again. Interesting. What's this one going to do? What do we reckon? No minerals and no fluids. Well, that's not good, is it? Please tell me this. Oh, this one's got something. It's got water. Perfect. We have a place that has water. Now, obviously, that's no good for the next step. But for us personally, it's very nice. Water. So water is a way we can get power. So this is actually quite a large chunk, actually. Interesting. We'll have to move our power, I think. Now, water this close to electricity probably isn't the best idea, is it? That's okay. Please give me something good. Oil? Nada. Oh, lava. That is very good. You may not think it's good, but that we don't have a renewable source of lava, but now we do. Now, I say renewable. These do have something. See, this is 934,000 buckets. So, we'll be good. Same with the water one. That's got 9 million. It's not actually completely renewable, but it's renewable enough. One oil, at least on this island, so we can keep going on this island. Absolutely nothing. Great. Oil, oil, oil. That's the only thing we need to progress in this age. Really? Again? Nothing. More lava. Less lava, 300,000. So we won't actually use this type. Lava. Lava. How much lava? We've got 384,000 millibuckets of lava here. I don't see it though. Well, I suppose it's okay we're getting bundles of lava, but still not exactly what we want. Oh. Ooh! A Certus quartz vein. Expected a 32,000 ores. 32,000 Certus core ore sample. Interesting. Certus quartz. That's really interesting. Oh, I haven't seen that before. If oil's here, I'm going to be annoyed because that means we're going to have to move this whole entire setup. Lava again. The like's giving us the lava. I'll be right. Oh, wow. Well, we found oil. That is the good thing. But unfortunately, it's right here. Okay. Well, that sort of gives us an idea of where we need to change things up. Now we can turn F9 off as well. Ooh, what was that mode? What is this mode? That's massive. No idea. Might be a mod thing. Okay, so we're gonna probably need to move our setup a little bit. What we can do, very simply, is move our Abyssal Craft to that side. Not the end of the world. A shame, but not the end of the world. We found some such quartz out of it. Let's continue with some of this stuff as well. I wonder, can we grind the hemp up in something else now? No, we can't. That's a shame. Well, guys, that's the end of the video. And as you can see, we've got a lot further since the last outro we filmed. Don't forget that these episodes are being taken directly from my stream, so head over to twitch.tv/Mondays3 to see how the progression is coming along. If you made it this far in the video, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.